Greetings, I'm Sabal Black Sheep. Have you any soul? No sir, but I do have time today to yap about the death of media literacy. Have you ever been scrolling through Twitter and seen a tweet that made your toes curl in repulsion? Seen a take so utterly brain-rotted that it made you think, is the zombie apocalypse upon us? Because no god would willingly create a human birthed out of such depravity. Well, welcome to the club, my dear. No matter what side of the coin you're on, the internet brings out the worst in people. Let's talk about that. Subject A, Has-Been Hotel. Now, this Tumblr-esque Amazon series made by Vivian Medrano has left its mark on the internet, voices screaming its praise and raging at its existence. One particular character named Angel Dust has been in hot debate about his writing as of recent. Trigger warning for mention of essay. See, Angel Dust is a prawn star. It is no secret that in the real-life prawn industry, it is notoriously involved with human trafficking and abuse. But as all things are regarding humans, it's a nuanced situation. It isn't as clear-cut as stealing a rando off the street and making them work as a SMEX worker, but I am underqualified to go into the details about the intricacies of the intimacy trade. But many find Angel Dust's character to be fetishizing essay. If you think that, in my opinion, you are not old enough to be watching the show. I'm not going to pretend that Has-Been Hotel is some sort of media masterpiece. With all due respect to the creator and people that put thousands of hours into creating it, in my uneducated opinion, it is violently mid in terms of writing, and mostly due to its pacing. The show depicts the complex feelings and experiences of being in a toxic environment and how essay victims can often cope with that form of trauma. Angel Dust tries to convince himself it's what he wanted, so he could feel like he had power in the situation. He over-sexualizes himself to people, thinking that if it's the only thing people will view him as, and the thing that everyone wants from him, he'll use it as his strength. In my opinion, the show handles this respectfully and realistically. Essay is supposed to make you uncomfortable. It isn't badly written because it makes you feel gross. It should make you feel gross. You are responsible for your own triggers. You are responsible for not consuming media that is clearly harmful to you. I hate jump scares. They make me feel ill due to events in my childhood. So I don't consume content with them normally, and I appreciate when someone gives a jump scare trigger warning. That's all I expect from them. I don't expect people not to make that content just because I can't handle it, but your feelings are valid. It is okay to feel grossed out and uncomfortable with Angel Dust's character, but it doesn't mean his existence is unrealistic to the extremely multifaceted reactions one can have from events such as that. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting me on Patreon or Ko-Fi. Subject B, American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. The well-beloved Patrick Bateman is a comically evil character from the book American Psycho, and widely known from the movie adaptation, who was played by Christian Bale. This goofy character is a common subject of mischaracterization. Many take his character as some relatable figure to look up to. This idea of Sigma male archetype that we betas should fear. Sigma male? More like smegma male, because any dude suckling on Patrick Bateman's teeth that hard hasn't seen a woman's bosom since the bite of 87. Patrick Bateman is an amazingly written character. He's hilarious, absurd, and a beautiful commentary on the folly of the ideals we as a society unfairly hold to men. Patrick Bateman is relatable to many men due to his apathy, I believe. Men within Western culture are expected to be apathetic, the refusal for vulnerability beyond anger. I think many people, even myself, see that apathetic aspect of themselves in Patrick Bateman, but that's the point of him, to show how unhealthy that apathy is in extreme forms, and through this goofy vice. Is the death of media literacy truly upon us? To be frank, no, I don't think so, at least. Sure, there might be larger groups screaming their chronically online asses off, but they are amplified due to the internet. I think it's been more noticeable in recent years due to our younger generations growing up and having more freedom to post on the internet. The little kiddies are getting pissy because their frontal lobe is softer than the slime they dirty their little Cheeto-dusted hands with. As they grow, most will come to their senses. I think we all had very weird takes growing up, at some point. But that's all for today. Commit arson on the like and subscribe button. You have school tomorrow, or work, or telling kids to get off your lawn. But as always, don't dream about wheat based byproducts.